I appreciate you, bro. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, where you get that? Why ain't like you in jail?
I guess I got to put on the shirt then.
Hey, look, Avery look like he got the jail outfit on. Avery just came home.
Guess I got to put on the shirt then, man.
How many shirts you got? I might need to go ahead and get one.
I got two.
Yeah,
I got a black one though.
Yeah, that's. Why you ain't tell me so I can get a shirt? I got the burner, nigga. You could have let me get.
Yeah. I said I had to outdo you. I had to outdo it.
Friends. How many of us have them? Friends. Nigga, you ain't no real friend. You talking about?
You on my shirt? What you talking about, bro? Like, what you talking? How many y'all got me on y'all shirt?
Nah, John, like, do look the best on the shirt though.
No, you don't. You see the glasses?
I'm posing.
You see the glasses?
I'm posing.
You see the glasses? You see, I got the red.
Yeah,
I'm trying to swag it out.
I need a shirt though.
Nobody got swagger like me, man.
I'll tell you like this: if I don't get a shirt by next week, you know what it is.
You ain't gonna have a shirt by next week.
Well, you know what's gonna happen.
Yeah. Okay. Do what you gonna do then.
All right.
Do what you gonna do. You gonna get your cousin on here?
I'm trying to add her. I don't care who we add. Any female, for real.
I could have tried to catch our resident homegirl. I don't think she.
The question was though, do you think you'll be able to handle an open relationship?
Do I think I could be able to can I handle an open relationship?
Yeah. Do you think you'll be able to handle an open relationship? Now, go ahead.
I think, now, here's the thing. As long as I don't have to, be knowledgeable about what you're doing. Like, you got people with these open relationships and they want their partner to know, what they're doing. It's like, nah, as long as I don't have to know what you're doing, then I'm cool. Like, I understand the assignment. I just don't want to be involved with knowing about the assignment. Like, I don't need to know when you're going out with the person or none of that type stuff.
But I'm saying, what if they going on? That's the complication about it. Like, what if you come in the house one day and you're like, hey, babe, yeah, like, you trying to go see that new Matrix movie or whatever this is? And she like, oh, me and Johnny already went to go see it. That's going to crush you. That's going to crush you. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about this, Rez. Like, I can't do it. I'm just telling you, I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just.
When you confirmed to me that you was already selfish doing the card game.
Yeah, like, I can't do that. Like, it's no way. Nah, bro, ain't no way if you come home and she get hit. Nah, none of that. It gotta be a respect level. It gotta be a respect level. Shay. This is my thing. Open don't mean reckless.
Yo, come home and get hit.
He said, "Will if you come home and she getting hit?"
Nah. How would she? If it's an open relationship, that don't mean you doing all this type of stuff in my house, though.
That's why I said it's a respect level. Open don't mean reckless. You know what I'm saying? Let's not be.
Yeah. Open means that you have the capabilities to date other people without the consequences of like feeling like you cheated. Like that's the only thing that open is. But I couldn't do like know how they be like sister wives and all that type of stuff. But we have knowledge about what each of us is doing. Like I don't wanna have the knowledge of what you're doing. I don't wanna be able to like it have to be if I was ever in that position, it would have to be an understanding of what you're doing is your own thing. Like that's simply what it is. What's up, B? What's up?
Fuck no.
Hold up. Well, so y'all couldn't do it on y'all end if the girl allowed y'all to do it?
No, listen. Go ahead, B. What you was about to say?
As a man, I want to be able to do what the fuck I want to do, but you sit your ass in the house. Hey,
look, I ain't want to, but I feel like no, listen. So, Reg, you could deal with
that's the selfishness.
So you could deal with knowing that a nigga is.
I don't want to. I'm not. But again, it's the know-it-all. I don't want to be involved. I don't want to know what's going on, even though I know what's going on.
Bro,
Hold up. Hold up. Real quick. So both of y'all are saying y'all never once dealt with a chick and y'all was the sneaky link.
Yeah.
Nah, but that's not the point.
That's not me. That's not me dealing with the open relationship. I'm the second man. Second man don't never have nothing to worry about.
It's open.
Nah, listen. But that's not a relationship. I wasn't in a relationship with her. I just was dealing with her. That's different. I'm talking about a relationship. This is your girlfriend. You plan on making her your wife, or this is your wife already. This is what I'm saying, Riz. This is what I'm saying. Even if I don't know the details of what she's doing, I know it's open, so she can be out there doing what she's doing. That's gonna be on my mind. It's gonna drive me crazy. She might come in the house from she's supposed to be going to the gym, right? She come home. I'm like, damn, you only did like an hour. You did like a 2-hour workout. Like, come on now, it don't take that long in the gym. You ain't fat. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to lose that much weight. I'm gonna be thinking she with a nigga.
Bruh.
Come on now, Reds.
Bruh.
You tripping.
Imagine you come home and you want some, and she like, nah, I'm on my way out. And somebody else about to cry.
But she could be on her way out to do anything. See, here's the thing. That's
the whole point.
That's the whole point. Y'all are all y'all thinking about
on her way out. But the point is, the fact that I know that this shit is open, it's gonna make me believe that she about to go. She could be going to the motherfucking gym.
There goes Siobhan right there. Siobhan, you want to get in this?
No way.
I don't. It's still again. Just knowing is one thing. Not knowing is a whole nother like ball game to it. Like not knowing, but knowing the situation that you're in. That's a whole different thing.
Red.
Like it's just that's still a whole thing.
Motherfuckers don't follow the rules, Red. Motherfuckers is always going to twerk the rules some. So even if it's to the point where you like, okay, these are the laws, these are the rules, a motherfucker gonna always find a way to twerk the rules or make them fit their way. So the best way to do it is no open relationship.
This what I say about that though, Brandon. It's like you gotta be able to have that conversation with that person. You know what I mean? That's a conversation that needs to be brought up to the table. And once y'all had that conversation, it's like, listen, I've been with you especially if y'all married, I've been with you for a while. Sometimes I be feeling like I want to step out. You know what I mean? And depending on, what she might say, I understand, you could go ahead, but you got to think, when she say that, just know in her head, she going to do the same. She not just going
to. That's what I'm saying.
So, Reg, you really can know the situation because they're going to find out one.
That's what
I can't see it. Is it?
Hold on.
Is it going out?
They're going to find out one way to bend the rules. The same thing Brandon said, basically.
No, but it ain't. But see, it's in the open. If there's no rules, like when you're in this situation, we're talking about we're open. So you're freely able to date other people and whatever that may happen, and I'm freely to date other people, but we're with each other. What I'm saying at the end of the day, I don't need to know when you're going out on a date with the other person. Now, I do understand you're going to constantly keep thinking about, she told me she went to McDonald's and she with the dude, whatever. That's kind of an insecurity because you're really thinking that she enjoys his time more than she enjoys time with you.
Motherfucker, you right. That's why I wouldn't do it. Right there.
I'm telling you.
That's why I wouldn't do the shit.
For my mental saneness, I can't do that, bro.
Here we go.
Even if
here go my girl. Here we go.
Even if she not doing nothing, mentally, I'm gonna be like, bro, she probably getting them shits cooked, right?
Listen, I'm gonna say this. Hey, Siobhan.
Hey, y'all. Hey.
Hey, what's going on?
Don't stop.
Let me say this before I give it to Siobhan.
T got mad because I told him this shirt. I had to outdo his shirt. I had to outdo his post.
Let me say this before Siobhan get on, because you know they going all side behind Siobhan. We get on this. Rez, you tripping? Okay.
I agree.
You said as long as you don't know this and know that, you as a man, you're going to be curious. You're going to want to know, Rez. Come on, you're going to want to know, Rez.
But see, here's the thing that goes into reaction of like you basically saying that you act like, my whole thing is you act like you're not benefiting in this whole ordeal too,
bruh.
That's what I hear from both of y'all. Like, I'm not benefiting in this whole ordeal.
You know, us men, speaking for men, we selfish and territorial, Rez. We want our cake and we want to eat it too. We don't.
I'm not disputing that.
For me,
I think that's humans. I think that is human.
It's open for me because you gonna slip up and find out. I'm telling you, it's gonna be a situation. What if he trying to take her out of town? Would you let him take her out of town?
That's what rules apply. That's what rules apply.
You said there wasn't no rules.
That's what rules. I said in the confines of, like, it's certain stipulations. I don't necessarily see them as rules, but there be certain stipulations.
I swear to God, I knew somebody when Siobhan got on here. The first thing I was about to say is, "Nah, we not brothers, so don't even ask." I swear to God, that's the first thing I was about to say.
What?
Forever, Slim, I'm telling you.
Nah, for real.
So look, I'm late to the party. I don't know what y'all talking about. I just saw open relationship.
It's do you think you will be able to be in an open relationship?
No.
Oh, so you yeah, I got her. Yeah,
of course she wasn't gonna say that. You know, the average woman would never say that. Because the average woman don't feel like they're going to get the benefit of it all.
Okay, so how about this?
It's not the benefit. It's just the way my emotions are set up. I'm not emotional. I can't do that. Like, because I'm going to want to know what you got going on.
See? Yeah.
You know, so it's like, I can't do it.
Like, nosy mother.
Let me ask you.
You don't want to know. Mentally, you're going to be fucked because you're going to always be thinking like, the unknown is always the scariest, bro.
Yeah.
Because your mind can go anywhere. And my mind have been some dark places. And it ain't even been that serious. I'm a overthinker. So I always think about every situation. Like I think about every little step, every little thing. So I'm like, yeah, she doing this, she doing that. What if he said this, then they did that, then they went there, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna drive me crazy.
Hold up, let me ask y'all, because nobody really made the statement. Where are you when y'all say open relationship? What is an open relationship to you all? T, what is an open relationship to you?
The open relationship to me is we're able to, like, let's say if we meet somebody and we you know, exchange numbers, whatever, and you let your partner know, and you know, your partner can do the same and whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's the open relationship to me. I still can't deal with it, but that's an open relationship.
Count me out. I'm gonna do it the regular way. One person. I can't do it, bro. I'm telling you, I can't do it. Mentally, bro, at work, I'm gonna be fucked up.
Your sound
went out?
Your sound went out. There you go.
I thought it was my phone.
It went out again, bro. You need some earphones.
Somebody called
me. Yeah, I'm good. Somebody called me.
Oh, that's the iPhone shit, huh?
Yeah, right. Yeah, get that Android shit out.
I was gonna hang up on us in the middle of the conversation.
but mentally, bro, I'm not gonna be able to work in peace. I ain't gonna be able to go to the gym in peace. I ain't gonna be able to do shit in peace. Cause
I agree, bro. I agree. Listen, mind is a terrible thing.
So to me, an open relationship is when both people have the freedom to date other people while being in the relationship. That's what it is to me. So even though it would be fun to have another dude on the side, I wouldn't want him to have another girl on the side.
You're the category with all three. That's the whole thing. Again, the problem of what I'm saying is that we all got that jealousy notion of, yeah, it would be fun to have somebody else on the side. Yeah. Even if sex is not involved, it's fun to be able to go out and laugh and joke with somebody else in a romantic way at times where it's just nothing. It could be platonic.
Yeah.
Who does that, bro? Who does that? You think I'm at the club looking at bras like, damn, I'd love to just go out and laugh with her, not do nothing. Fuck no.
I'm not saying that.
So,
I'm not saying that.
So look, here's where the freedom would be, right? So one person can't provide everything that you need. So it would be nice to have the other person, one person not freaky, so the other person is freaky, right? But it's like I would want all the benefits of having two different dudes, and you know about it. And not trip, but I couldn't handle you having somebody else, and I know about it. So it's like
you just like T. Y'all selfish. That's what I'm saying.
Listen, Siobhan, I'm selfish. Because if I'm not the one, I'm freaky. But if I'm the one that she claims is not freaky, I'm a really good. I know I'm a freaky. If this nigga freaky than me, hell no.
Yeah.
Can't do it, bro.
That's the point. Those are the things that you're gonna be sitting there having problems with because you're gonna be comparing yourself to the other person.
Yeah.
Me personally, I don't compare myself to nobody else. If somebody is better, then oh well. But if I'm getting the benefits off of whatever I'm doing, I don't have the problem. I don't have that mental capacity.
You a narcissist,
to assume that somebody's better.
So wait, you said you can be in an open relationship?
Yeah, I said I could. I said if I had, I said I wouldn't want to know what the other person is doing. Like I'm not. They said the reason why their problem is they're going to assume everything.
Yeah.
I said I just don't want to know. I said I don't want to hear where you're going with them or what you're doing with them. But I don't want to know all this type of stuff. But if we were doing,
my problem is
that's a whole different thing.
My problem is going to be when I come home and I want to watch a movie. And you on your way out.
right. Because then you're going to be like, where you going? I'm like, I'm about to go out with Tony.
I'm like, fuck Tony, girl.
I don't know. I'm never going to ask that question.
Even if you don't ask it, mentally you're going to be like, bro, she probably
bluffing, Red.
I don't got no date tonight. She got a date.
Listen, y'all, I ain't even going to lie to y'all. I don't got in my feelings. When I was on the phone with a broad and she's like, I gotta call you back, and I know it's the nigga calling. So I'm not trying to watch the movie. I'm going out too.
Yeah. But I'm sitting there. But again, like I said, let's not act like none of us never been up somebody else sneaky link. That's all I'm saying. So it's like we have been in situations where we have known the other person has been dating somebody else and we didn't care.
But it's different because you're not mentally connected to that person. You don't have a relationship with that person, so you okay with being the second person in that instance.
Exactly.
But when you have somebody that you genuinely love, you don't want to see them get gunned down by nobody else.
How you know if y'all like?
Listen, when I'm option number one and you go get a 2, it's a problem. If you got a 1 and then I'm 2, it's fine. I play my.
See what I'm saying? This is a contradiction.
Listen, you can talk to that nigga on the phone in front of me. I'll stay quiet and everything. But let me be the one that you. It's gonna be an issue. We're gonna fight about it. I'm gonna call him this open, right? We're gonna have an open Royal Rumble because I'm gonna beat both of y'all ass together.
Wait. So when it comes to birthdays and stuff like that, who you gonna spend it with both of them? Like what you do on that? If you in something open, like you got one get your birthday, one get the day before or after. Like what?
Bro,
listen. I was born alone. My birthday, so when it's my birthday, not our birthday. So I ain't got to worry about that if I don't want to. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But let me say this. A lot of people who get in those type of relationships. See, my thing is, I feel like everybody. The first thing we all hear is sex.
Exactly.
That's the first thing we all hear when we talk about a relationship.
Yeah.
But even when people talk about polyamorous relationship, nobody ever talks about the benefits of 4 and 5 incomes in one household. Nobody ever talks about the man's game when it comes to stuff like that. They only talk about sex because that's the only thing they focus. Because that's the only benefit that people feel like they get.
But listen, the difference between polygamy and an open relationship is you basically almost like
Partners.
best friend, not even best friends. You almost like
You know the person.
yeah, open relationship. You don't know these niggas she dealing with. I'd rather be polygamous than fucking open.
Fuck that shit too.
At least
T, you too. Let me ask you
But
T.
no,
So
no,
y'all,
Brandon,
let me ask
Brandon,
anyone y'all this. I want to ask, huh?
Let me say this to Brandon before you ask. The polygamy part is not me and some other niggas. It's me and different girls.
No.
That's in my
Siobhan
head.
Straightman.
That's in my
it could be
head.
different.
But that's, I know it can be, but what it will be for me,
For you,
in my head, me with different women.
that ain't fair. That's not fair, T. What she got to get her, she got to bring her person in too. She got to bring her person in too. Don't do that.
Let me ask each one of y'all to this. Let me ask, have any one of y'all, 1, 2, 3, ever been in a relationship with somebody, didn't want to break up with them, but you wish they would have went about their business, done something? Like, have y'all ever got tired of a person like,
That's different though.
Didn't want to go see a movie with them, didn't want to go out with them, didn't want to go to see a play, didn't want to hang out with them, didn't want to talk to them. You didn't want to break up with them, but you wish they had somebody else to do the bullshit that you didn't want to do.
That's different.
Any one of y'all, Siobhan.
I think everybody has.
Yeah, that's different.
Hold up. See, it's always these. Oh, that ain't really the same thing.
No, because I'm like, I haven't felt that way until I was on the way out of the relationship.
And mentally, you already gone out of that situation.
Yeah,
so those
different.
situations ain't the same as you in love with a motherfucker and you know that she about to go get cooked. Or let me take the get cooked out because you keep saying it's about sex. Even if you know your girl about to go give another nigga some of your time, that shit is hurt.
Get that.
But I'm gonna be like, hold
you faking, Reg. You faking, Reg.
Yeah, I think he faking too.
The unfortunate, let's be real.
Yeah.
The unfortunate thing out of everybody, I'm the only person that is on this podcast that actually have done time in prison. So the way I think and the way y'all think is totally different.
It's fortunate for me that I ain't do time.
You ain't lying.
No, I said the unfortunate time. The unfortunate situation is me. Yeah. Because of that, I think totally different. Now, what I'm saying is still, y'all saying y'all have never been in a situation where y'all wish these people would have done something else.
But what I'm saying is mentally, you're already gone from the situation, so you really don't care about what the other person do. But an open relationship normally is when you give a fuck about this person and you trying to sacrifice her being able to spend time with other people so that you can spend time with other people. Fuck that.
At the end of the day, is it worth it though?
What?
I feel like it's worth it being in an open relationship.
Hey, Twan, you ain't been locked. Doing the 2 days in county jail don't count, nigga.
Right? That nigga been locked up. That nigga been locked up, man. That nigga been locked up. You might have been just silly one time. You just ain't recognize him.
Hey.
But what I'm still saying is, y'all act as if y'all never been in a situation where y'all wish, like a person. Y'all telling me, Siobhan, you telling me you never loved the guy, but still didn't want to be bothered with him at a time?
That's one.
So there have been times where I have loved a person but didn't want to be bothered with them at that time, in that moment, yes.
That's all.
But I ain't saying go be with somebody else and have that's a difference to me.
You wish they could go and enjoy their time with somebody else.
With his homeboys, not with no woman.
It's just get the fuck on from me right now. It ain't go find.
Hey, like what?
Go in the living room. Fuck you talking about? Get the fuck out of the way.
Go enjoy yourself. Go enjoy yourself. Get away. Hold up. What is? Men wants to be alone, but men don't
want to be by themselves.
I get what you're saying because I've been in that position where you love the person, but you're not in love no more. So now you like, it is what it is. But to me, that's totally different than loving somebody and having to think. Because like you said, Brady, when you love somebody, mentally, your mind not going to rest, especially if you don't know what the fuck she doing.
It's not. It's going to create a whole scenario.
That shit is going to be even worse because now I'm going to think it's 6 niggas cooking. You know? No,
Let me
wait,
ask y'all
cause
this. It's not dealing with this one. I'm moving to another question. One more question.
Okay.
Can you truly forgive someone if they cheated on you
No.
and you stick with them? Like, can you
Sorry.
fully trust them again?
Wait, let me
I
go
could.
first because I
no.
done been cheated
Go ahead.
on. So I've been cheated
Go ahead.
on. So no. So I think you can forgive them, but for me personally, the way my mind is set up, similar to what we're talking about with open relationships, I can't continue to be in a relationship because now I'm thinking about, is it going to happen again? What are you doing when you're away? Like it just would mess with me mentally. So I wouldn't be able to. So maybe I can forgive them from a distance, but I couldn't keep going with
Brandon,
it.
what you think, Brandon?
I kind of agree, but I feel like forgive, yeah, but forget, fuck no. It's always gonna be in the back, like even if I'm with that person, it's always gonna be one of those things where it's like, damn, I wonder if, like I said, almost like that shit. It's like, damn, now your mind gonna be fucking wondering. So it's one of those things like, damn, do I want to deal with hoping that she might not do this shit again, or do I just fucking leave? You know what I'm saying? So I don't know.
Yeah.
That's a tough one for real, for real.
What's up, Rez? Holla at me.
Ray's gonna say fuck.
With me, now let me say this. I'm the anomaly. I'm somebody that don't always believe that. One, I don't believe once a cheater, always a cheater. And two, I don't always believe that cheating is only that person's fault. I do feel like there are situations that leads up to cheating. So could I forgive somebody who cheated on me? It depends on
How
I was, in the relationship. If I was actually doing the things that I was supposed to do, like taking care of home and all that type of stuff, and she ended up cheating, then nah, this might be just who you is.
Mm-hmm.
But if I'm effing up, don't give up time constantly, she trying to figure out what's going on with me, and end up in that situation where she didn't say F it, and then we kind of rekindle and say, look, that wasn't me. I was in a bad space, then yeah. But it all depends on the role that I played in it, because I feel like I don't always believe that. Well, let me say this. Anytime a person cheats, it's that person's fault. Let me backtrack a little bit. But I feel like it's things that a person could do in a relationship that will make that person just like throw caution to the wind. And that's all. That's basically how I feel. But yeah, I can forgive you.
Now, see, this the thing. Like, I don't like that. Well, what did I do to make them? Like, what did I do to make them go do that? Because you got some people who just cheat. You can do everything there is to do, but if that opportunity comes, they gonna take it. Then what you gonna say?
But I think that's what he's saying.
Then that's on them.
I think that's what he's saying though. Like if he feels like he ain't do
then that's on them. If I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do and then they cheat, it's one thing. But if I'm not, let's stop acting like we all it's a lot of us who know that we've been effing up in relationship. We know when we're effing up in a relationship also. So if I know I'm effing up and she go out and cheat, I can sit back and be like, I'm mad. But I know the role I played in it.
But can you trust them again is my thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this.
Yeah, because I feel like I played a role. Because I don't think again, once a cheater, always a cheater. I feel like certain situations put you in those positions.
I'm gonna say this. I feel like the level of cheating matters too. Because if you
that's good.
It depends on who you are as a person or what your relationship considers cheating. You know what I'm saying? But like if she go on a date, some people may consider
some people think that makes the granted. You're right.
So if she go on a date, then maybe I can forget it. But if she get cooked, it is no coming back from getting baked. Because I'm telling you, once you get baked, you are his. You are no longer mine. Because fuck that.
Especially if she got the torchy. I mean, she'll give the torchy to somebody.
Just like the real Happy Room said, some folks take their mate for granted, and people go out and do stuff. Yeah.
I've done that before. I've done that. I've took my mate for granted.
I've done that,
and it didn't turn out in my favor. That's what I will say. I've been fucked up ever since then. A lot of people tell me I got issues because of that, and I do. I
Yeah,
really do. And
yeah.
you know, you learn your lessons from it. You know what I'm saying?
No, I watched it.
You watch Insecure? Tell me, you watched Insecure before?
Uh-uh.
Well, it was Insecure, the dude they was dating for like 5 years. And the chick on there for her birthday forgot.
Mhm.
Like just completely forgot about her birthday. But she ended up, it was a dude that she used to date in the past that she ended up rekindling something with. And she was gonna cheat that day on her birthday, that the boy, but she didn't. But another situation arrives to where he kind of stepped up. And again, her and her boyfriend not on the same page. And she ended up cheating. Now, do I think the character, they was like, oh, she's always, I just feel like at that point, you just feel like this dude don't even have your back. This dude don't even remember your date, like just that one day out of the year. So sometimes you just get to the point like, oh, freak. Like, I just want to be with somebody that I feel like got my back at this time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Then she need to leave. At that point, if you
Listen,
feel
You
like
know,
a motherfucker don't got your back,
you know, we all know that leaving ain't always that easy of an option,
I
especially
got
when y'all live together and been with each other
hmm
for years.
yeah.
Leaving ain't as easy as saying, you know what, you cheated, bye. Like there's other things that end up compounding for that.
Riz, you can
I
say what
got
you
one
want,
more.
but if she get cooked, she got to go. I'm telling you.
So
I got one more.
Cook me. What is that?
She get
Got
hit.
somebody
slap with
They
it.
can dog her out.
Get
Like,
hit,
yeah.
get upset.
to go.
Let me say this. I got one more.
You can't get cooked and come back.
I got one more question for y'all. I got one more question for y'all. So listen, why is it that, or do you feel like this is true? Whenever you dealing with somebody, right, and y'all say y'all might not be in a relationship, but y'all just dealing with each other, and they find someone else that's interested in them, and they kind of leaning more towards that person. Why is it that our interest seems to just skyrocket, and we like, nah, do. Why is that?
The
How you?
same reason, can I go first?
Yes.
The same reason why if we in an open relationship and she leave out that motherfucking house because mentally you don't want nobody else to have your shit.
It's probably.
You think so? Like,
I personally, let me tell you this. I feel like when that happens, the reason why you wasn't fully committed to that person, the energy shift. And when that energy shift around, you kind of start to see them in a whole nother light. Like we all, like I said, when you're dating somebody and you just want to be cool, and y'all cool and y'all, it's fun, it's enjoyable. But she got all her eggs in one basket. Like, where you at? What you doing? Where you coming? Woo, this, that, and the third. Then it's like, she always on my neck. But then she meets somebody, you know what I'm saying? And then it's like, hey, I ain't heard from her in like a couple days. Hey, what's up? Nothing. Hey, you want to go out? I'm busy.
I'm about to be real honest with y'all. You see me trying my head up. I'm about to be real honest with y'all. Listen.
Hey, T, hold up. Hey, T, I don't know what type of goddamn light you got in there, but for the longest, I've been like, is T on the West Coast? Why the heck it look like the sun is out?
That's what Joe said. Joe was like, where you at? It don't look like you.
I'm like, yeah, Mexico?
Get a good ring light in there, huh?
Nah, listen. When I'm having sexual intercourse with a woman and she tells me it's mine, I believe her. So, with that being said, you go find this other brother, so like he's trying to steal what's mine.
He's trying to
Now I got to fight for what's mine. But the crazy thing about it is, this is the past when I've done this. Let me just say, I fought for what I felt was mine, and when I got a chance to make it mine, I just didn't do it because now it's like I got what I want. I got you back. I took you from that nigga, and now I can be. I go back to how I was. You know what I'm saying? It's a terrible thing, I guess. Like I don't know.
I think it's just the nature of the beast. It's almost like
We too competitive.
And not even that, right? When you look at you can say something like some shoes. Before you get them shoes, you be like, damn, I want them shoes. Them J's come out. Then you get them joints, you be like, all right, what's next? You know what I'm saying? What's the next joint? You know what I'm saying? So I just think it's human nature for real.
Hey, you ever deal with that situation? You get to talking to her on the phone, you like, you love him? Do you care about him? Do you care about him as much as you care about me? I'm a little buzzed too, y'all. I apologize. So, you care about him like you care about me? Because you told me it was mine, but you out there giving it out. You know what I'm saying? It's an issue. Then I ain't about to get on all that. You know what I'm saying?
Can you imagine how much of that shit you would be doing in an open relationship?
What you say, Siobhan?
I'm going to kill both of y'all.
Your phone down.
Huh?
There she goes.
What you say?
I said that's where the selfishness come in, because you ain't right for doing that. And then when you, like dude said, when you get her, then it's just like, okay, I conquered her, and now she done let the other dude go, and now I can go back to, being who I was being.
Mm-hmm.
But nah,
yeah.
All right, so listen, I'm gonna go. All right, listen. It don't even be like it be like that, but it don't be like that.
Okay.
Because it's like, yeah, I'm fighting for you and all this. I don't want this other nigga to have you, because I do realize how special you are. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna say I would be taking you for granted, but I wouldn't be like showing everything that I should be showing. Like Red said, people know when they messing up. Like,
mm-hmm.
I know when I'm messing up, and then when I'm trying to fix it, you done found a new nigga. You ain't give me a chance to fix it.
You ain't try to fix it until after she found a new nigga.
So let me
ask you before.
Fix it.
She wouldn't have found a new nigga.
Let me ask you this though. So is it because you are not really into her like that? Like you like some of the things she does? Or is it because you're not ready to settle down? Or is it
okay? Let me say this for all the new viewers who just joined. We're not literally talking about me when she asking me that. We just saying. And I'm answering. Yeah, and I'm just.
No, we kind of is.
No, the fuck not in this live right now. No, we not. But nah, cause especially if you've been dealing with somebody for a while, you kind of get
complacent.
Comfortable. Yeah, complacent and comfortable. So it's not that you don't feel this way about that person. It's just that you're comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's like with couples who've been married for 50 years and 30 years. They complacent. They know each other. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? They know what to expect. And then when this new nigga comes, it's like a big surprise. It's like, oh, hell no, nigga. You're not about to do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go ahead and do it. Then go back to the complacency.
Yeah. It's almost like when like you said, when you've been around somebody a long time, a lot of times you get used to everyday life. So that's why a lot of times relationships fail, because people feel like, oh, you're not interested no more because you're not doing what you did when you initially met the person.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why people say, oh, we got to try new stuff or bring in fresh ideas to make life seem.
Now we playing dress up.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, but like you said, if you with a person every day, it's like when you probably first meet a man, you probably don't fart around them. You probably eat proper. Then
she like, no.
You sitting with the bathroom door open. You stinking. Shit we ain't never smelled before. You know what I'm saying? So you just.
Men are quick to get complacent.
You just get complacent.
Men are quick.
Well, let's say this. And me and Siobhan even had this conversation before, some time ago. And, just kind of like on the same token as that question, it's like we keep dating like we're kids, and we never actually ask the question of what this is. So when we meet you and we dating you, we just kind of like start doing the little stuff. Once sex is involved, we call you, we go out, we hang out. But now, being as though we done kind of got to this place of already basically, acting boyfriend and girlfriend, men don't never recircle to ask what this is. So as long as things is moving
That's
smooth,
true.
we don't even care.
Go with the flow.
It's
That's
not that
true.
we got to play. We don't even care at this point. We like, cool, everything's fine. That's why even, man, you had that conversation about what was on the Morning Hustle show. When the girl was like, they was dating for 8 months. The guy stay over their house for like 4 days. And she trying to figure out how to pop the question. And I said, man, niggas don't really like the both to be robbed. Because everything going fine. Why you got to ask the question then?
Why are you doing that?
Everything going well.
Good, go with it. Go with it.
I'm a firm believer.
Everything is going fine.
No, it's like getting in the car and you just driving. Where are we going? I need to know what's
We're going to end up somewhere. You enjoy the view. Enjoy the views. We're going to end up somewhere. You shouldn't have nothing to do. You got in this car. You knew we was going for this ride. You shouldn't have nothing to do. Enjoy the ride.
But here's my thing is, y'all,
because the gray waters it's like there is no type of boundary. There's no what level of commitment are we in? So I know if somebody approaches me and say they
that's that open relationship.
You know, then like
you better not get cooked.
You know, it's like what's going on. Mm-hmm. So I don't.
Your phone keep cutting off. Siobhan.
I think she got her microphone sitting down. She probably got her phone down, so the microphone.
Mm-hmm. No, so I'm saying when you don't say what's really going on, then it leaves room for gray, and gray doesn't work when you're trying to move towards something. Now, if both of y'all are in a space where y'all just chilling and doing you, then that's fine. But if you're talking about, you know, you're in this area, you've been doing what you've been doing for 6 months, and then somebody else comes along and wants to date her, what does she say? Are we in a relationship or are we not? Like,
that's when you ask the question.
She says no.
I'm a firm believer, and you know how shit moving. If you always over here and I'm always over there, then you know what the hell it is.
Yeah. Let me.
I ain't doing nothing but spending time with each other.
I got something to say about that, Siobhan.
No, wait. Let me say something to what he just said. So but then some people can do all of those things, be over your house, and it still not mean anything. It's just like, you know, we doing what we do, and so it's like. I'm making an assumption now instead of us just being grown and having a conversation. Like, what's wrong with the conversation?
Okay, there's a lot wrong with the conversation. Don't be bringing that shit on, good. Listen, this is what I was gonna say. Listen, so say you dealing with a dude, right? Mm-hmm. Y'all 8 months and he coming over and all this and all that, right? Mm-hmm. You basically know what it is. You just don't got the title. You meet somebody new, so you telling me you willing to go through all this with somebody new just because he said, "Oh, you my girlfriend," but you don't even know him like that. You got to go through all these emotions, all these different things, and then when that don't last, guess where you back at? The 8-month nigga house.
It's about
just stay in the car.
But let me ask you this question. What's so wrong with saying, hey, I want to be with you exclusively? Why are some men, not all of them, why are some men so against that? Why do you want to leave it open to just you assume, don't rock the boat? Like, why is that though?
No. My thing is, and like I said, we had this conversation. Mm-hmm. Every time a woman brings that question up, it always comes with a negative adaptation in the back. We need to talk. I don't really like just being, like you said, I just don't like this gray area. I don't like, it's never brought to us like, hey, look, I'm loving what's going on. I'm enjoying your company. I want this to go further. Can we possibly discuss, the relationship, progressing to something more meaningful than just us spending time together from time to time? I can get that, mm-hmm. but 9 out of 10 times when a woman in that space, it's coming with an attitude because after a while, it's like they start to feel like they're being silly. Mm-hmm. Like we've been, you've been coming back and forth. We're doing all this over the past 8 months, and you ain't said nothing about me and you being like, hold up, why you mad at me? Why me? Because what's going on? You enjoying it, we enjoy. That's when we get to the point of like, now we feel like you're rocking the boat. Because it's never brought to us in such a way where it's polite and actually thoughtful. Mm-hmm. That's really what happened.
Now, I can get with that.
What we doing?
I can get with that. I do think the approach is everything. I think the approach is everything. And I also think that from a man's perspective, like you said, we're not kids anymore, but we date like we're teenagers or whatever. If you know you're with somebody and you're with them for an extended period of time, you know that conversation is coming up. So why act like it's something you knew? Like, dang, why you bring that up? You know how this goes. Come on. Like, how many relationships have you been in? You know how this goes. Come on.
We have a lot of comments, and I would like to get through quite a few of these comments. I got a couple of them. Preach girl.
Go back and read
all exactly. That. I see you got a cheerleader section.
Yeah.
I see you got a cheerleader.
No, I told they was going to do that. I told they was going to do that. So she get
I knew you know the real happy room. Yeah. I see you got a cheerleader section, Miss Siobhan. So
yes, because women are tired of guys not being intentional, but want you to operate like,
well, how about,
it's exclusive.
I'm not lying,
well, how about y'all stop letting us operate like it's exclusive? Because y'all coming over, y'all engaging in this activity with us, so y'all making us feel like it's okay. How about
now that
not to me though, not to me, because I like not to me. I'm just saying for anybody else, y'all to do that, but don't say to me.
I think you make a valid point, and that's where the responsibility is on us of setting boundaries. Like, if we know this man isn't being intentional, or as we move along, then we do have to be like, okay, let me fall back a little bit, because I don't know where this is going. He's deflecting, he's not answering, not wanting to have that real conversation. So I do honestly think it is on us. Yeah.
You know what's gonna happen?
Both have a responsibility.
After y'all do all that, you know what y'all gonna do?
What?
Go right back and be unintentional with the next motherfucker for 8-9 months. And it's the same repeat.
And guess what's gonna happen, B? Guess what's gonna happen? My territorial ass gonna come around. I'm willing to do this for you. Come on. Now I'm just
you gonna calling every day, huh?
You taking me serious on these, don't.
But that's real, and that's where we as women have to own up to the part that we play in it. A lot of times we want to just put it on y'all. He played me, but we do have a part to play in it that sometimes we don't like to admit. But that's real.
But here's the thing, though, Siobhan, and this is what I feel like is the problem.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like men, with everything else, we get the bad end of the spectrum, because it's a lot of women who enjoy the gray area until it gets real and they start feeling us. Mm-hmm. See, that's when it's starting to act like, oh, men do this all the time. No, women do this.
Yeah.
Women it's a video, the little TikTok video where the dude was like, man, I'm about to leave. And she's like, oh, no, you live here right now. And he like, oh, I thought you ain't want a relationship. Oh, that's before you was hitting me like that, old boy. Because I guarantee you, if we link up and the sex is bad, I guarantee you it wouldn't be no 8 months down the line and you thinking, oh, where we at? I guarantee you we'll be kicked out on the curb. Or I guarantee you I'll be your sneaky link when you just feel, I hang out with them from time to time. The only reason that 8 months go and now you having some type of like sensitive feelings towards me, or you want more, is because you feel like it's right potential thing in me. But we both came in here with that gray area. Just so happens I kind of reached the level of expectation that you wasn't expecting. That's what happens a lot. So women kind of acting like, oh nah, it's not a guy that I'm willing to date periodically, and I always think merge. No, you don't. You don't always think merge. You'll go out with a dude and daggone well you're not even physically attracted.
You just want that free food.
You know it's going nowhere.
Yeah. So I think it just, it depends on the woman, right? So I think there are times where we tell ourselves we can handle situations and we get into it and we can't. So it's either a denial or not knowing ourselves or just being defensive because we've gone through something and we're just trying to do us, So it could be a combination of things, or we really believe that we can handle it and then we catch feelings and feelings come up and it's like, I ain't even know, I didn't know he was going to be this good or whatever. So I think it just depends on what's really going on. But and, everything ain't going to always be how we think it should be. But I think whenever we do catch feelings, we need to have a conversation. Like, look,
that part is
I think it's being honest. Like, look, I thought I could handle this, but the way you put it down or the way you've been treating me, it's like, you done messed me up.
Just get over boy your aim block.
You done messed me up. I didn't know it was going to be like this. I thought I'd be in and out, doing what I do, but then but I think, a lot of times but on both sides, we're not willing to have those honest conversations. So we blame each other and all that kind of stuff.
Well, I got 5 minutes left. We got Reginald Reds from the Homeboys Conversation. We got Siobhan McCarter. She's the relationship specialist right here. I need to check her page out. We got my man Brandon, Javion Official. You know what I'm saying? Got the clothing line. If y'all want, use this 5 minutes, each one of y'all say something about what y'all got going on. And,
Well, this is the Homeboy Conversation. We're going to be back on, not this week, but next week. We were talking about poetic justice. If anybody y'all seen Homeboys Conversation, we're into the movies. We're into critiquing the movie. All 4 homeboys. Brandon, you always welcome. And our resident homegirl, of course, always on there. So make sure y'all check us out on Homeboys Podcast, on Instagram page,
So I just want to say, Dating 101, the cards that Reggie and I created to spark meaningful conversations and relationships. Follow our page, support Black business, and buy these cards. It's 101 cards for you to have good conversation on dates with your friends.
Good conversations on dating. Yes.
See, that's what's up. I'm glad I got up here. I didn't even know y'all did that.
Yeah.
Last but not least,
make sure you follow that page, Brandon. At Dating 101 Card Game.
I got you. I'm Javon Official _official or King BJT. Clothing line out of DC. I design everything myself. I'm dropping my first sneaker this year.
Nice.
Follow me.
I know that's right.
I can't wait.
Look at y'all doing big things. Go ahead.
I appreciate y'all sharing y'all space with me because I just hopped on.
No problem.
I said, hell no.
I can't wait till you drop that sneaker, bro. I seen it.
Yeah.
I'm like, this nigga bad have a 13. Motherfuckers act like they can't make a size 13 for everybody.
Cost so much.
I know the cards, the real heavy rope. That's what's up.
We got our cards. Thank you.
All right, we about to get up out of here, y'all. Appreciate everybody. Peace. This was random too.
This was random, but it's about the meaningful conversation.
Thank you.
Join us every Monday at 9 p.m. on IG Live for Homeboys Conversation After Dark with Dating 101 Card Game. And make sure you like, comment, and share.